I'm really looking forward to today. I'm not going to be going, but I'll be spectating on television and listening to the radio, and I think it's going to be a very special day. I, I really think in the cathedral itself it could be very spiritual. I think Margaret Thatcher's granddaughters is reading a passage from the Bible which will be very relevant and thought-provoking. And what happens on the streets hopefully will be fun and entertainment and theatre, a celebration for some of Margaret Thatcher's life, and for others of her death, but a celebration all round, and maybe in the future the 17th of April will become the Iron Lady's style Guy Fawkes Days or something. She will always be remembered, and to my way of thinking, I mean, I wasn't a fan of Margaret Thatcher's by any means, even though she didn't do me any harm personally. To my way of thinking, she played the part she was meant to play, because I believe we're all sort of actors on this stage, and we're all playing the parts that we're meant to be playing. I am a fatalist. I do believe that whatever happens is meant to happen, and that everything is scripted, and that our story has a happy ending. Lucky me. No, well, funeral is an anagram of real fun, and I think the only acceptable way to protest is to have fun. I'm hoping there will be. That's what I hope for. And as I say, what happens in the cathedral itself, I think could be very spiritual and very lovely. Um, as I say, I just anticipate it as being great theatre. That's my anticipation, and that Margaret Thatcher's granddaughter, the reading she gives from the one of St Paul's letters in St Paul's Cathedral, I think will be very thought-provoking. I hope it will be very thought-provoking. Um, Probably shame on them, because as I say, it should be a celebration of a life, and I personally never mourn for anybody I've known that's died. I just assume that they've gone back to where we came from, which must be an infinitely better place than this one. Oh, thank you. No, I was born into a Jewish family, Jewish refugees. My dad lost all of his family in the Holocaust, and he was from Vienna, and my mother from Budapest. All of her family survived, and she retained a belief in God, and my dad lost his belief in God. He couldn't believe that there was a God that would have allowed what happened to happen. He came from a very religious background, but I imagine a creator that has a wicked sense of humour, and as I say, I'm sure that our story has a happy ending. Thank you. That was a very nice poem.